What is it about Halloween? I mean, in America, we are obsessed with it. It's not just about children trick-or-treating and asking for candy anymore. It's become a separate holiday. I mean, if we really think about it, it's like God has his holidays, Christmas and Easter, and now the devil gets his due, and he has his holiday too, which we call Halloween. I mean, just to prove the point, Jordan and I did a road trip. And I want you to just look out the window here, and I want you to see this entire storefront that's been dedicated to Halloween. I mean, the images on the windows are for children to decorate themselves in costumes, but also there's images of evil and to celebrate everything that the devil represents, everything that's evil. What is it about Halloween? Let me show you the impact that I believe that Halloween has made upon the church. And to illustrate that, Jordan and I are going to play Tug of War. You know Tug of War, when there are two people that are pulling of equal strength to one another. It's like there's a battle that's going on and you can't seem to beat your opponent. I mean, you're pulling, but there is another way to beat your opponent. If you can't pull them down by brute force this way, then all of a sudden you release yourself and let your opponent think they're winning. And then upon your count, you pull them back like that and you've defeated your opponent. That is what's happened with Halloween when it comes to the church. Let me explain it to you. You see, in Tug of War, when you're pulling a strength like that, that is what we do with the devil. It's like we're afraid of him. We got to pull with him. We have to contend with him. He's this great foe that we're pulling with. And it leads to a state of fear within the church. I mean, spiritual warfare prayers and wondering if we win. It's like he's the evil empire, and will we overcome that evil? Let me tell you something. We don't have to be afraid of him. In fact, the Bible says he's under our feet. I know what happens. The light wins. In fact, the light has already won. There is a devil and there is a hell. But on the other hand, what happens is if we can't beat our opponent in pulling hard, then he releases. What does that mean? Well, then we just make everything a myth. I mean, the devil doesn't exist, hell doesn't exist. It just becomes folklore and a story, so much so that we can laugh at it or just blow it off. I mean, what's there to be afraid of? You know, I ain't afraid of no ghost. And so it's either one way or the other. But let me tell you something, there is a balance. Because hell is real, the devil is against you, but how do you live in balance and not be caught off guard in either way? Join us this Sunday at Real Life Church, and we'll discuss the truth about the devil and the reality of hell. Hope to see you on Sunday.